I don't know what I just did.
I mean, we can talk over this too. You know, it's like I don't even care. You know, we keep it laid back. Jordan Cameron talks over his countdown all the time. It's like the rappers, you know, giving the intro.
Actually, let me hit the latrine real quick.
This beat is dope as shit, Wes. All right, we got some people in the chat there. You guys are ready, man. Come on, man. Wake up, y'all. Watching, say something in the chat. Give us a little comment back. Get ready, get hype. Oh, yeah. Guys, if you're in the chat, if you're watching, you're tuning in, get ready. We got a good show for you. Do me a favor, hit the like button, please. It helps get the algorithm. We need to get YouTube pumping and get our stuff out there. We'll get it right one of these clicks.
What's up? What's up, man?
What is going on? So why is it? Can't we get your PFP up here?
See, I don't know why. That's why I was thinking just to do this. But
All right.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to the Crypto Remora. We are streaming live today. It is.
Oh, there you are, Wes. Sorry,
Friday.
You're up there in the top right now, Wes.
Yeah. Today is Friday. We missed our live stream yesterday. We had a lot going on, guys. I am not feeling good at all. I think I got the flu. So it was really rough last night, man, being that first day. Sierra's got some incredible news, though. He was busy practicing some music. He is a musician and a very good one, guitarist. Sierra, you got some pretty big news, man. Like, I'm excited for this, bro, because I know you got me tickets. So I'm just excited to
actually
go.
The tickets are $150 each, bro. And I got.
Oh yeah, so you got me too.
Yeah. Actually, no. I got. Dude, I just found out about this 2 weeks ago. Like, not even. And
tell the people what it is.
By the way,
I'm excited.
I'll let you make the official announcement of what it is, and then I'll explain a little bit about what it is.
Yeah. So we have this in Myrtle Beach, guys. We have this huge music festival, which is the Carolina Country Music Festival in Myrtle Beach. They do it once a year, and like all the big names come out. It's absolutely insane. I mean, it's packed out, dude, but very fun. I've never been, want to go, but haven't been yet. But Sierra has been picked to play there, man. So that's exciting, dude. He's going to the big stage. I'm proud of him. You guys should be too, man. I just wanted to congratulate him on the show and let you guys know that our boy is moving up. He's moving up.
Well, now here's the thing. It's not. This is the coastal. No, I'm sorry. This is the Carolina Country Music Awards show. So this is actually. I gotta type it in here. Carolina. So we're the cover band. Or well, I guess our original band at this point, but we joined up. Our old bass player went and was playing with this other band, and then he came and approached me and my drummer and said, "Hey, man, I need a drummer and a guitarist." And I was like, "Well, don't you guys play country?" I'm like, we're a hard rock band, like, we're rock musicians, right? I mean, and he's like, "No, you could do it, you could do it, you could do it," and so yeah, long story short, we had to learn. Trying to pull it up. We had to learn like 40 songs in like 4 days. And he was like, "Here's a set list. We got a show at Suck Bang Blow." Never played country before in my life. Never did any of this stuff. And I'm just like, well, as a musician, you can only get better. You know what I mean? By learning other stuff. And country is, even though I don't particularly like buy albums in country or really listen to it. I'm actually, I guess because I'm getting old, I'm starting to enjoy some of it. But it is kind of cool, man. And it's a lot easier for me to play. Oh my God. And some of the hard rock stuff, you play hard rock for 4 hours and you're dead, man. Like you have but the country's a little more laid back. We got some cool stuff, man. I mean, the guy that's writing the songs is pretty badass. Songwriter, and but anyway, this award show is for it's got several contestants that are trying out for not trying out, but that are going to be there. This is a red carpet event, dude. I'm trying to pull it up, but like they're going all out for this thing, bro. Like, the Carolina Country Music Festival is having Kid Rock play. So what's going to happen is whoever wins this little contest here is gonna win the chance to go open up for Kid Rock. So that's pretty badass. But I don't want you guys to get too hyped, because the girl, there's like a 19 or 20-year-old girl, and she wrote an original song. She's got a lot of votes. There's a voting thing on Facebook that I think she was kicking everybody's ass, but she needed a backup band. So guess what? Guess who's her backup band?
That's
Guess
awesome,
who's backing her up? So I'm not just playing one song at this award show. I'm playing 3 songs. We actually have 2 other bands that we're going to be the official background band for. Yeah. So it's at the Greg Rolls Theater in North Myrtle Beach. But anyway, if you guys want to vote for me and you have a Facebook account, go to my page. And,
let's link it up, man. Let's link it up.
You can see it. We'll put a link in the description, but I just want to show you what it looks like. There's a little voting thing, and you don't have to go to another website or any of that shit. But if you go to Facebook, you're on there. You can find me right here, Nick Cherry, on Facebook, and you can scroll down and you can see Southern Country Outlaws. Boom. Which I'm not from the South. I'm not really country. The outlaw thing kind of fits. But that's the name of the band, Southern Country Outlaws. If you guys want to vote for us, but you could see this Carson Gray, she's at 37%. She is kicking ass. And let me tell you what, her song is badass. We played it last night live with her at the place. And I was like, holy shit, this girl's good. And she's a race car driver. So she's like 19 years old. She's writing country songs. She's up for an award. And she drives a race car, like semi-pro in Myrtle Beach. So she's a little badass, and she's way cool. And then we also played with, I think it was Taylor Richardson or Carson Gray. It was one of those. I think it was Carson. And then Taylor, I'm not sure, but we are playing with one other one, but I forget the name of which one it is, because we were just trying to learn the songs. But yeah, if you guys get a sec, you want to vote for me for my cover band, my country cover band project, then you could go to just click on Southern Country Outlaws. We appreciate it. Like I said, this is kind of a clean, happy spirited thing. It's competition, but like I said, I've already met all the other artists, and they're some of them are from Nashville, dude. Freaking amazing, man. It was intense last night, bro. I was like, holy shit. Like, it was good though. I'm excited. I'm hyped. I would have got you a ticket. I asked him how many plus ones I could get, and he was like, you get one. I was like, damn, bro. I was like, I only get one. And he was like, you want to bring your girl? And I was like, nah, I think my little brother. I think I got to bring my little brother, because he was hyped up about it.
Yeah, we wish you luck. Obviously, man, that's huge news, man. That's a great experience for you, man. That's gonna be awesome, man. But yeah, I'll be out of town this weekend, man. So not only just being on top of being sick, but my Nana's we're finally doing a ceremony for her on Saturday. So we can finally, get some closure, put that behind us. She kind of surprised me, man, with getting what is it when you don't get buried? What's the other one?
Cremation.
Yeah, she was cremated. That kind of surprised me for her to do that, but she did. That's what she wanted. So it kind of worked out, man, because everybody lives in other states, and so yeah, it kind of worked out to be able to take the time and set this up. So yeah, we'll be doing that on Saturday, man. Tomorrow.
Well, see, Wes is a beast, you guys, because he's possibly has the flu, and he's still showing up this morning. So I appreciate you for coming up, Wes, and doing this too when you're not feeling good. But I will tell you this, just because I was over there playing my guitar, it's my first love. It was weird on a Thursday night, man. It kind of rattled my cage a little. It threw it threw my whole like timing off. Like, I don't mind not making a Thursday night show every now and then, but I wouldn't want it to be a habit, because at this point, I'm just kind of like, my body's used to Thursday night being, you know what I'm saying? Like, my rhythm is ready on Thursday night. And I was like, damn, dude, I don't want to. It's almost like I was like, nah, dude, I can't make it to your rehearsal. Like, I got to do my stream. But I just want to let our fans and followers know, just because we might have to reschedule a show every now and then. Don't think that we're not thinking about you, and we love you, because we do. And we should get fired up, y'all. Where the hell are we at? 102,000 right now?
Yeah, we're 103, strong. Man. 103 and moving. We are at a pretty critical level right now, man. But I'm feeling good about this move. I mean, that big move that we had to the downside and finally tapping 89, I think that was very healthy. We talked about that a lot on the show, that level down there. So hitting that and then getting that push up and now sitting at 103. I mean, that's like a 14% move, dude. 14-15% move. But yeah, it's looking good, man, and everything looks good on the charts. We're going to go over that and more. What are you thinking, Siri? How are you feeling about the markets right now? Fake out, or is this legit?
Honestly, I'm still kind of calming down over it. Remember how I said my liquidation was at like 89 something, like 90,000. So these asshats literally dumped it down, and by 90 freaking bucks. So I'm still a little pissed off about that, but it is what it is. But look how close I set my liquidation level. I was off by like literally $90 of price action in Bitcoin. So I'm a little pissed off. I feel I'm taking it personal. I feel like someone dumped the market on purpose just to wipe my little couple of buck trade. But I'm still bullish. Price action, it's acting a little goofy, in my opinion, dude. I don't. It's not that I don't trust this rally. I'm confused as to why unless they're trying to keep dipping under 100,000 just every now and then, just to get those final scoops of Bitcoin. And that may be what's happening, because total global market cap is through the effing roof, y'all. I mean, holy crap. Look at this thing. Let me close this browser out and open this one. Total global looks insane. So just let me pull this up. Okay, boom. I wish CoinGecko had a dark. This
shout
white
out to all the
kills
listeners,
me, bro.
guys. Shout out to you guys. We got a bunch of people in here. Thank you. If you're viewing us from YouTube, man, make sure you're subscribed, guys. We do this twice a week. A lot of alpha that we're going to be dropping, a lot of stuff coming, man. So make sure you're subscribed and do us a favor, like, share, all that. We appreciate you. Sorry, Gary.
So look at this. Look at this total global, Wes. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this chart, you guys. If you guys aren't bullish, my God, even though I might be bitching about that one little long, I mean, I'm still perma bull right now. I mean, I posted a cup and handle picture of what it looked like. So this is the total global weekly. You could see we went from 3.4, which was right around that level. Look how long we stayed around that 3. Remember how I said 2 weeks ago we would get a double bounce here around the 3.2 or 3.3. I was watching this and I said it looked like, because we were right about here, and I said I think we're going to get a double bounce. Well, look what happened. Boom. Boom. I mean, you're off a little bit, but you got to understand this is every dollar in crypto. So it's never going to be a perfect chart. Quite the opposite. It's going to be a little wavy, you know. But if you're charting this, boom, boom, double bottom, blast off again. So what I think is happening, I see a nice cup, and I think this is the handle forming. So what I think happens is I think we go sideways a little more, maybe a little down, you know, a day or two. But I think that this ultimately is our cup and handle. And I'll pull this up too, because this shows it already. I already have a picture. And then we can look at some of the stuff you sent in the alpha chat. But I think this cup and handle pattern is absolutely incredible. And I think when you guys see this, you're going to be like, oh, okay. Because it's going to give you that, it's going to give you the sense of where we are, because we need, and this is the picture, we need the money to come into crypto and stay into crypto. Holy shit, that's big. Why is that so big? Okay, I guess it's all right because you could see it. But all right, so this is the total global market cap, you guys. This is over the last year or longer. Look at the size of this. It's a bowling handle.
We're
y'all.
going
Look
to
at this
5 trillion
thing
for sure.
And the beauty of this, if you don't know what a cup and handle is, there's the cup, there's the handle. This is a perfect textbook cup and handle pattern, but the shape of it is, oh my God. It's you. I mean, other than this little glitch right here, Wes, you could not have a more perfect pattern. And for those of you new to technical analysis, a cup and handle pattern breaks out at least 70% of the time to the upside. So if you're looking at your risk to reward and you say, okay, Nick, that's great, but what does that mean? Well, what that means is if we're sitting around the 3 trillion mark and the target breakout, this is how you get the target price. You measure the top of the cup to the bottom, and you could have measured it from down here. So really, my 6 trillion is probably underestimating it, but I took it from the higher point of the bowl just to be safe. And so what you did, I measured this and then I copied it and I pasted it here. And this is about where the breakout would be. I wish that was a little bit lower, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It's still, that's 5 or 6 trillion. So what that means is you're going to double every dollar that's in crypto, pretty much is going to double. So that means, you know, not perfectly, but that puts you around $200,000 Bitcoin, $6,000 to $7,000 ETH, you know, possibly $5 to $6 XRP, you know, $400 Solana.
For sure. Yeah, it looks good.
So that cup and handle's sexy, dude. I just wanted to show you
massive. That. Yeah, that's massive, man. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much a macro continuation on that cup and handle. I mean, in my opinion, it's confirmed. That's like the most beautiful cup and handle pattern you can get. So it's obvious that we're going to continue moving to the upside. You know, we told you at 89,000, we were saying not to panic. This isn't the time to sell your crypto, especially with everything that's happening with the new administration coming in. So hopefully if you bought when the market was red, I mean, you're doing good, man. If you bought at 89, you are up. And everybody is pretty much up. Like 95% of the people that have bought Bitcoin, that are in Bitcoin, are in the profit, except for the top blasters at 108. But we're headed back there.
Wes, we're at 103.3 right now. We just pumped up another $300-400. You guys, we are having the Remora effect live on stream. Smash the like if you want to keep the algo going. Smash the like if you want to keep the momentum going. And smash the like so Bitcoin runs back up to 108, baby. Because you said that we have some resistance. Are you able to share your screen and do some TA?
Yeah, I can jump into it. And I'm glad you
Okay.
asked because it is changing as we speak. So for this to stay
Yes, it is.
continue to be relevant, yeah, let me go ahead and just jump into it real quick, guys.
Holy crap. Okay,
Let's
1047, we might have a little resistance. I see that.
Yeah,
Possibly.
and when I pull this up, you'll remember what we were looking at last week. So last week we were looking, this is the daily chart for Bitcoin. I don't want it to be too cluttered, so I'm going to take some of these levels off that aren't significant. But right now, this is our biggest swing low that we're up against as of right now on the daily chart. And then we had this as an area of resistance, right? We were making lower lows on this chart. We finally cleared this high, and we were looking for a retest on that to continue up. We fell through that. We didn't get the retest. So, yeah, and that's when we, came back and eventually went all the way down to 89. Right now, I mean, look at this bullish candle. So we've broken through this resistance that we were putting in right here. We broke through that. So I'm going to take that off the screen. And then the next thing was just, this previous swing high here. And it looks like, I mean, look at that, dude. We are just blasting right through it. We got a nice bullish candle right here above the 382, if you were to measure that. So that is bullish as hell. And everything is pointing to the upside. MACD flipped on the daily back here. That is a good sign. We got that bullish divergence here. It's kind of hidden, but nevertheless, it is bullish divergence. Yeah, that we got. What is it?
I was just saying, let me move my head. There we go.
Yeah, and then we got our bullish divergence here on the RSI MACD flip. Everything's looking good. Our next level, in my opinion, is going to be obviously our top here. So we might get a little resistance coming into this, but with how we're moving right now, dude, it's, it may not be a lot. If I was going to trade this, obviously I would drop down to the lower levels, but if you were trading it on the daily, you would want to see us come up and then find some support somewhere, retest an area. I would look to retest this if we do. But if not, I mean, sky's the limit, dude. If we blast through this, we're in price discovery and sky's the freaking limit, at least on the daily, man. It's looking good.
Hold it right there for a second. Hold what you got. You see right where your mouse that's my mouse pointer. You see where that peak is on the VPVR on the 95,500 level?
Yeah, that's our
perfect blue line.
Yep.
So to me, it looks like if we do hit our head at 10, I'm going to say 106. I'm going to say we rally to 106. I think we get to the top of that zone.
Yeah.
On this rally particularly. But I think what'll happen, we're going into the weekend, y'all. And remember, when you go into the weekend, the volume dies down. The regular markets are closed because, Wall Street guys are but I think if we do go up and we rally too quickly tonight, Saturday, whatever, and then the volume slowly dies down over the weekend, I think you could see a potential, hit our head at 106. And then even if we came down and bounced off of 95 one more time, maybe it doesn't happen now. Maybe it happens next week or something. But the possibility of us coming back down to 95 could happen. But the good news is, here's the good news. I think at this point, now that they wiped out my long at 8,900 or 89,000, they're like, okay, we're good, boys. I don't think they're eyeing the CME gap as much, but maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't jinx that. I don't know.
Yeah, dude. We need to close above this here if we want this to continue. Because, like I said, we were making lower lows, lower highs here. Actually, even lows, but lower highs. And that's a bearish triangle pattern, right? We got the highs, the higher high or the lower highs hitting resistance, and then a flat bottom. Eventually, we'll fall through that, but since we wicked out here and now we're above this, I mean, that's completely changed, man. We're no longer in that pattern as long as we can break and stay above this, man, for sure.
All right, sorry about that.
You're good. Let's switch to Lux Algo while we're here. This is Lux Algo on the daily, mega bullish, man. We have finally pushed away from that previous block that we had down here. That was our order block, 92 to 89, I think it was. But Lux Algo just printed a buy signal, and the candle color just switched to green. So that is a good thing. The smart money trail just flipped blue. and our trend catcher just flipped green as well. We got our green momentum dot that we talked about last week. We got our green momentum dot, and money flow is in the green. It's not really strong here, but we are getting some pretty strong confluence here. So yeah, everything looks good, man. Momentum is to the upside. Money's green. Everything has flipped bullish in our reversal pattern. Our reversal cloud isn't up here until about 108, but I think we continue past that. If I can just show you this real quick on the weekly, something that I noticed.
You're gonna flip my my script here.
I'm gonna flip
you're gonna flip my biscuit and make me bullish again, baby. Here's the thing. I'm not bearish. I'm just
no,
this is why we need Lux. We have to look at this.
We have to look at both sides. And most people in crypto, I'm not gonna name any names, but most of these guys on YouTube will just tell you what you want to hear. When I was a noob coming in and I was trying to watch people on YouTube, all I wanted to hear was number go up, price targets to the upside. I did not want to hear any bearish bullshit, even if it was true. And I think that is huge, man. The new people need to hear from experienced people what could possibly happen. You know what I mean? Right now, the trend is bullish. But if you look, man, once we break out of this reversal cloud back here from the previous bull run, we tend to stay above it, man. Once we get that flip, we come back into it here, which I think we're around here somewhere. We come back into it, but when we break out, we fucking fly, dude. And we don't come back into it until later on. You know what I mean? We'll ride the top of it, but we don't fall back into it until, at least a little close to that peak.
So let's scroll over and see. You're saying we're right at that. Oh, I kind of see what you're saying.
Yeah, we're still in this reversal pattern here, right? We haven't broken above that.
We need to get above that red,
certain moving average. Yeah. I mean, so most people look at this and they say, "Oh, we're in the reversal zone. Like, sell, get the hell out. This is when you sell, when you're in the reversal zone." But Bitcoin has other plans, dude. When it gets in that reversal zone and it's mega bullish going parabolic, we stay out of that reversal cloud for a long time.
Dude, you're right. I see it now. I didn't see that until just now, but what it looks like to me is we got to blast above the top of that red wave, though. Like, and look where that red wave goes. 130. Yeah. That's the level we've been saying, dude, right around 130.
Yeah, it's 120, but I mean, this is going to continue moving up a little slower than the price. I think it's on like I don't know the moving average. I should probably know that, but it's on default. I know it's probably got to be a higher moving average. These things, once we correct here, you can see we were still going up, and it didn't start taking effect until about here. So it's lagging. It's a lagging indicator. So that's why we can go above it so much and not really have to worry about it.
I agree with you. I think you've already flipped my biscuit. This is confluence with our level. The 130 was the target breakout on my chart that I personally had. But I think what Wes is showing you here is that the market makers are kind of counting on people to be like, oh, this is another top, sell, you're at 103, 104. You did good. Pack it up. I think what we need to watch out for now is FUD stories, because FUD stories don't just happen in a bear market. FUD stories happen more in a bull market. So when the bull market is here, your institutional buyers, you guys got to understand, like BlackRock, Fidelity, Vanguard, these guys have been doing this 200 years or more. Okay. They literally own Wall Street. So they're not beginners, and they have a different agenda than you.
Right.
See, Wall Street can't just come in. We say, well, why didn't Wall Street just buy all the Bitcoin up? They have all the money. Why don't they just buy it up? Because when they buy it up on the spot, what happens is it pushes the price up. And when it pushes the price up on them, so if they put in, let's say they put in, $500 billion, right? And they have that kind of money. You know what I'm saying? They have that money. So what if they just said, all right, well, we just want to own all the Bitcoin, so we're gonna buy in $500 billion. That would violently push Bitcoin's price up so high, so fast that they would not get enough Bitcoin for their money, right? So what Wall Street's game is, their game is to trick you and me, the little guys. Wall Street has to manipulate to the downside so that little shrimp a bunch of little shrimp let their Bitcoin go. And then when you let your Bitcoin go, they suck it up and they scoop it up in small, slow, steady amounts. See, this is why the price action happens like it does with Bitcoin. And I think that we're in for a lot of that, I think, coming in. Not that BlackRock's going to say Bitcoin's bad, it's rat poison. You're not going to hear any of that crap anymore because they've already told you that for the last 5 years because they were also buying when it was down there. But I do think you're going to have some news stories or like scares like quantum computing.
Oh, of course, dude.
They're already starting their shit.
Yeah. Now, I want to be clear about this, man. And, I just think it's important. Right. We'll look on the lower time frames and look at some targets to see if this continues. Right now, like, it's looking fucking fantastic. But we need to close. We have to close above this level, man. If not, if we come back down and close below it, I mean, we're just making another lower high. You know what I mean? That seems to be the trend right now. Right now, we are in a reversal pattern. And this is the same looking pattern that we had back in March, at the end of March, before we finally blasted off. I want to go back to it, but I don't know. Let me see. Yeah. So this is the same kind of pattern we had right here. We had that double bottom. We made a lower low here, came up. Let me zoom in. Came up and made a higher high, right? Equal low, higher high right here, and then came back and then finally took off and then broke above it after 6 months of going sideways. So this kind of looks like a similar setup to me on the lower time frame. This is the weekly. So on the daily, this is what that reminds me of. We're making lower highs, finally came up, made another lower high, and then equal bottom, and then came up, broke that high, came back down, and then that's when we blasted off. So, I mean, we could see something like that. I mean, look, we're sitting right at that close right now. We need to get above it, man, to continue to the upside. I just want to be clear about that because we're not out of the woods yet. You know what I mean?
We need to see the liquidation chart, bro. We need to see where that liquidation chart is because, they could. And if you notice Bitcoin's price action recently, what's been happening a lot, you'll get a massive red candle to the downside, and then you'll get the green candle going right back up, right? And look, you could see it on Wes's screen right now. You had a massive candle to the downside, and now you're having the almost the exact same candle to the upside. And this is the kind of games you can see for yourself on the chart. These are the kind of games that the Wall Street guys will play with the price action, because when they dump it down with that red candle, what happens? People freak out, right? I mean, when you were down at those levels, I mean, I'm sure there's a couple of people watching that when Bitcoin went back under 100,000, they were like, I'm going to sell and wait till we go back down lower and then I'll buy more. And then what happened was we never did, man. We bounced at 89. We didn't hit the CME gap. We kept rolling back up. So right now, I think the same holds true, though, Wes. I think, like you're saying, if we don't get above this level, I think what we need to be careful of is the market making this green candle do the same thing. In other words, maybe come back down one more time to that 95.
It's possible.
But I don't want to call that yet. That's not my prediction. I'm just saying we need to be aware that they could be running this candle up just to bring it right back down. And if that's the case, we'll know when we look at this liquidation long chart. That'll help us.
And you can see on the RSI down here on the MACD, everything is pointing towards oversold. But I mean, not really, man. On the weekly, when the RSI, you kind of take that with a grain of salt, because usually oversold is way in the green here. Like, we'll start seeing some green cloud on the RSI. So there is still some room. So yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of room there to push up. So we could we're going to do either one or two things. We're either going to get rejected here, come back and make a lower high, or we're going to push through it and retest. And I think either one of those could be a prime opportunity for a trade setup.
Would you set up? I'm not going to do it because obviously, but would you think the risk to reward for the trade setup to short Bitcoin from 102, 103 down to, say, 95, would that be something you would be keeping your eye on right now, like today, or would that be like a tomorrow thing? Like,
so I would, the short, the risk to reward on the short is way more than the risk to reward on the long, because we're already at these levels on a long, and the next big level to the downside is here. So the risk on a short, which you probably want to put your stop loss somewhere in this area, it to me, the long just isn't, like, I'm not taking a long right now.
It's scary.
I want to see a retest on one of these levels, and until I decide anything. But if we get rejected here and fall below this area, then that's when I would start looking for a short, or get rejected, retest, and then put in a nice green bullish candle, maybe go long for a quick little snipe trade or something.
We got 48 viewers just on the app here, which means we got more than that tuning in. So smash the like button if you're on YouTube viewing. We appreciate it. If you're on X, I'm not sure how that helps other than you guys just tuning in. So just keep tuning in. We appreciate it. But
thank you guys.
We should look at GMB. What is up? No Spoon. Thank you. Thank you for joining us, No Spoon. We see you over there.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. On the weekly, we'll jump into some other ones. I just want to get down to some lower time frames here so we can see where our targets are. Let's see.
GMB, no, we didn't switch it up on you, brother. We had an event last night where I had to be gone, so we're making up for our missed stream last night this morning.
Don't let him be humble, dude. Sierra's going to be playing on a big stage. He's going to the big stage, playing in front of thousands of people. So yeah, he's got a big thing coming up. He's trying to be humble.
So our normal show will still be Thursday nights at 7 and Monday at 12. And hopefully, when this bull run keeps its stuff up, we're going to get Wes freed up a little more so we can have a little more time too.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not a roadie. We got I want to go to ETH Denver, bro.
Yeah, we're going to do that too, but you got room for a roadie, dude? I can be like a lead roadie. What do they call it?
I'll have your ass playing acoustic guitar. Doing something. You be a damn guitar. You be my guitar tech if you want.
Hey, that'll work, man. That'll work. I'll tune the guitars, man. All right,
you could play too, man. Don't put your ass on the drums.
I would love that. Probably super rusty, man. But yeah, on the daily, everything looks like it's flipping, man. This could be an official reversal. We just need to stay above this previous swing high here. 1 hour. Let's just jump to the 1 hour. Quit bullshitting here. Let's see what Lux has got. 18.
We're on the confirmed buy signal or just a buy signal?
It is confirmed on the daily. It is a confirmed buy signal on the daily. It's confirmed on the 1 hour as well. We're not getting any. Oh, and the money flow on the daily was past its threshold, which shows there's a lot of money coming in right now, dude. Where's
our take? Where's Lux Algo's take profit at it?
Yeah, so on the 1 hour, being that this is low, so we know that on the daily, we're putting in an official reversal. We saw our targets on the reversal. We saw all the confirmations on the daily. The lower time frames is going to kind of, confirm everything on, the lower time frames that we are in a reversal. Now, if they were opposite, like if we were showing a sell signal on the 1 hour and it wasn't, what am I trying to say? Oh, and it wasn't in like the same trend direction as the daily.
104.2.
Yeah, if we weren't in the same direction or moving to the upside, that's when you would say, all right, maybe we're running out of steam. But on the 1 hour, man, we still have. I mean, everything is flip bullish. Even on the oscillator matrix down here, momentum up, money flow green, trend catcher green, and it's moving up. When you see the trend catcher doing this, pointing up, that's mega bullish, man. So both the smart trail and the trend catcher are both bullish, and we've got green candles, baby. Targets, the top target's going to be 106. So that's huge, man.
It looks like just that one was. This is why I love when we pull up Lux Algo, you guys. I mean, you can do TA on your own and shit, and I love doing my own TA. Wes loves doing his own, but Lux Algo,
man, it's a beast.
It's so cool because I wouldn't draw my line at 106 necessarily right now. I would say, oh, we're going to come down and then we're going to go up. But if you look, it's doing this. And I think we get overheated at 106 personally. I do think we're going to get overheated because if you look at the shape of the price action, we may hit 108 within 2 hours from now. Like we could go up to 106 within 2 or 3 hour period. If we keep rolling, and if we do, the incline would be so steep that we would then need that little bit of a cool off to reset the indicators. So it's possible we go up to 106 and then come down to that second take profit level. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's get up to that first level and crush it first. It looks like they're trying to hold us down a little bit at this 104.2, a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you see that on the price action. It's kind of like,
but it's looking good, man. So the 1 hour is confirmation on the daily that we are in a bull run here. We're moving to the upside. We got targets to the upside. That confirms it. So we'll see, man. We're not getting any signs of a slowdown on the oscillator matrix. Obviously, we're going to have, especially on the 1 hour, we're going to have little pullbacks. We have to, right, to reset the RSI. And so that could be happening right now. We could get a little reset, but I think Lux Algo is spot on with these, man. So I'm looking for that 104 to 106 target. And then when we get to 106, 104, we're right there at the all-time high. We just need to see if we can break through it. If not, come back and retest that lower level that we had on the other screen and then go long. I mean, that's probably the play. Low leverage, Sierra, low leverage on any trades here.
Well, damn it, I had low leverage last time. Well, okay, it was like 13x, whatever. I thought I had only a 3x leverage on that long when I got wiped out at 89, but it was actually like 13x leverage. Yeah. So low leverage is the way to go. But there was another chart you had that showed the blue EMA. It was a much simpler chart. It didn't have a whole lot on it, but it was.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I don't remember which one it was. I wanted to ask you about something on that chart if you remember what it was.
Yeah. Real quick, I do want to point this out, dude. I just noticed this. Take a look at the Bitcoin price. Okay, so take a look at the Bitcoin price and what it's doing, right?
Holy shit.
Now switch it to the DXY and look at the DXY on the monthly. Isn't that crazy? I've never seen this, dude. Ever.
Well, what's going on here? Think about this. This makes sense. The Bitcoin strategic reserve. So what's going to happen, dude? You may see for the first time the DXY has to go down for Bitcoin to go up. That shit might be gone now, because if they line it up, if they back the dollar with Bitcoin, what's going to happen is that inverse correlation is going to die. It's going to be dead because they're going to have to work in tandem together almost.
Yeah.
I mean, they might not be perfect, but they're not going to be opposite anymore.
Yeah. Because you got the DXY up on the day and Bitcoin up on the day. And you're right, man. This is the first time we've seen this. So can Trump actually be the first president, the first administration to make the dollar strengthen and Bitcoin strengthen? And I think the answer is yeah, dude, if we got that strategic reserve.
Oof, that's a scary thought. Now, let me ask you this, because the flip side of that, if Bitcoin rallies on the dollar crashing usually, and then now we're backing, it's like the chicken or the egg, which one came first kind of thing. Because at that point, it's like, you want Bitcoin to run up, but you don't want the dollar to crash. But then again, you need the dollar to crash for Bitcoin to go up.
Yeah.
So now, it's like this weird, thing.
I will say this is a monthly chart and this is a daily chart for Bitcoin. So this monthly chart, this candle here is all of this right here. Right. So, it was just something that I saw that the patterns just look
good
exactly
catch,
the same to me, man.
That was a great catch.
So yeah, we should see the DXY starting to
very
fall
interesting, man. Very interesting that you noticed that too, because I don't check the DXY. So that is something that's important. Now, it looked like the DXY still could go up to that 112, 113 level.
Yeah, I think that's max. Maybe we come up here, but max. I don't think we go past that. We'll get a hard rejection there.
I wonder if you took the top of where we are and measured percent wise and measured to where that would go on the DXY, and then take that same percentage and go to Bitcoin and measure down and see if it actually lined up. That'd be something you'd have to do in the future. But
yeah, this is the last time Trump was inaugurated right here. So a lot of people are expecting, he got inaugurated. And the reason this is, man, is he got inaugurated, and then that's when they started printing money, and then shipping the money out. What is it? What am I trying to say? Inflating the dollar or whatever. It was cheap to borrow back then, so the dollar value goes down. And then when they start, raising the rates, the dollar gains its value. So we're already up here. So when he gets inaugurated, a lot of people are expecting it to do the same thing here, because we're cutting rates, right? We're going to be cutting rates. They said 5 or 6 for this year. So that's pretty much the same thing, man. When you start cutting rates, the dollar's going to lose value because it's cheaper for people to borrow money, and money's just fucking flowing, dude.
Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing how much we're learning about TradFi and Wall Street from Bitcoin and crypto? It's like we have to learn that. We don't act like experts on TradFi, you guys, but
far from it.
But we're also, I'm going to be playing the stock game, dude. Once I make some more gains from crypto, I'm going to be playing the stock game again, because I do love the stocks, and that's where I started. So, but crypto, of course, is way more fun.
Yeah.
There's your pullback, slightly dipping under 104, down at 103.9. You guys smash the like, man. If you're here for the first time, shout out to all the viewers just came in. We just have 15 more viewers come in.
Nice, dude.
Welcome to the channel. We are the Crypto Remora. We teach you everything about DeFi, staking, liquidity pools, NFTs, gaming.
I got some
layer 2s, alpha, airdrops.
Alpha for you today,
we don't just do TA. We do TA. That's one part of what we do. We show you news. We cover news. We do everything, and we do it with both of us, and we have guests. We have interviews. But speaking of which, one hell of a spaces last night on crypto Twitter, bro. Oh my God.
I caught like the first half and then ended up falling asleep.
Oh my God, dude. I'm telling you what, dude. Shred has been in there.
Oh man, I know.
They got VHS, which is another project, and they've got 69,420, I believe. But these guys are what I like about VHS. These guys came on and they were talking about how these influencers are going live on stream like we do, and they're buying these coins, and they're like, oh yeah, buy this coin, watch what we're doing, buy our coin, buy this coin. And what they're doing is they're just straight up dumping on their viewers while the viewers are buying. They're actually dumping, and then they're like high-fiving each other. Dude, I'd like to reach through that screen and smack those people, because you're doing that to new people. You're taking advantage of people. Like, I know it's PvP, and I know if you want to trade and you want to do your thing, that's fine. But the minute you put your fat face on a camera and high five that you're bragging and taking people's money, you're stepping into my realm, which is like in Wes's realm, which is content creation. I'm sick of it, dude. I'm sick of these content creators doing this shit, because they're hurting people, and it's like, why if that's how you're trying to get money in the crypto space, you're an asshole, because there's so many ways to make money. It's like the scammers, it's like, it really pisses me off. So, guys, please, 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 if you do nothing else this bull run and you're new to crypto, be careful who you follow, be careful who you're listening to, clean your timeline up. It's better to watch 3 people that you trust than to just click on random YouTube videos all day. If you do that, you'll get wrecked.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we got rejected off this level. And just to clear something up, I know some people, if you're not familiar with it, like when you see this, when I flip this level from the weekly or the monthly to the daily, it looks kind of funny here. But what I'm doing, I'm just getting the biggest area on, the higher time frames. These are the levels that are the biggest, right? These are the levels that are the biggest. So on the weekly, you can see I'm just trying to cover up and be above that close here. But then when you switch it to the daily, it kind of looks all jacked up. But we still know that this is our significant area on the higher time frame.
Perfect touch, Wes. Look at that perfect touch.
Right
on it, dude.
We'll see, man. We'll see if we do come back and we, retest this lower support.
I don't know, dude. Leave it right there. This is what? That is the what time frame is that? You have it on right now.
This is the 1 hour. This is the 1 hour.
Oh, okay, damn it.
So you would actually want to look to this area here. If we did come back, I mean, we'd have to push through this little area first, technically. And then there's a high volume level here, which is the counter trend area.
Oh my
where
God.
We got rejected and came down.
Why don't you pull up the liquidation heat map so we can take a look and see where the market makers are looking?
Yeah, it's not looking good. I'll say that. It's
down at 95. It's down at 95, ain't it?
Listen, we have to look at these things, man. I think it is important, just like this is. So let's. I
think we get a hell of, dude. Total global right now, you guys, is at 3.8 trillion. We're only 200 away from $4 trillion right now. So that is $1 trillion that's come into the crypto space. $1 trillion. I think if you did dollar bills, reaches from the ground up to freaking like space. I think is how they said how much $1 trillion is. It like goes up. Like literally up into the clouds is how much money 1 trillion is. And for $1 trillion to walk into the room in 3 months, if you think Bitcoin cannot go higher, where's my boy? Where's my boy that was talking all that shit? The one that said, where's all that money going to come from? Don't we have a bet going? We got a bet going, don't we? He said he'll be back in 6 months. JD, what's his name? VD?
Oh, yeah. I can't remember his name. I don't know. He was just a passerby.
Oh, that's fine. We'll see. We bookmarked the video.
Yeah, I understand. See, and that's the thing, man, is I understand where he was coming from, minus the rate cuts, dude. Like the money supply is about to expand, and that's where the money comes from. People are going to be borrowing money to buy Bitcoin. I mean, that's just what it is, dude.
And they're going to.
That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do, man. Yeah.
Okay. So liquidation levels.
Not looking good, man. Not looking great, but I'll tell you this, dude, it kind of, if we were to come back and grab this liquidity, this is our highest level. Obviously, it was a liquidity grab here. This is our lowest level, 104 million, but I don't think they take it all the way down here, man. Let's just wipe out all the long. Everybody's longing now that we're, of course. All right. This is Binance. So everybody's longing, and then we have some pretty good levels. 84 million here, drop it down 35, 19, 20. There's a lot of liquidity to the downside here, but I don't think we go here, man. I don't think we go back to 90,800. We could
go to 102. You see that yellow lines at 102?
Yeah. And if anything, I think we find support around that 98,000. That is a lot of liquidity all the way down to 98. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
Well, let's look at this though, because on the past, where if you go to 1217 on the bottom on the timeline, you see that deep yellow, right? You see that deep yellow, and what happened was you had a strong thin yellow line around 92,000.
Yeah.
So they went down there, wiped that out, and then they came up. Now they're using the yellow line as resistance. And they went up and they took it. Then they went sideways. Then the yellow line was below them. They went down.
Yep.
Then we went
here.
Yep.
We
and then
always
we went
hit
up.
those higher levels. Yeah.
And now we're going up. So let's look at the pattern here. You had down, up, down, up. So I think 102, dude. I think if anything, I think what will happen is I think we get a continued rally. And now you're going into low volume over the weekend. The degens could potentially keep this rally going because of the thin order books.
With all the longs that we have piling up, if we do continue to the upside, that's when we're going to start seeing mega shorts coming in. Even if we get up to 108, we're going to start seeing a lot of shorts coming in. And to push to that level, I mean, we could get a short squeeze. All of this could get, closed out. Everybody could just stop it out, switch bullish, or switch bearish, and get a short squeeze. But yeah, I think we do wipe out some of this liquidity here for sure.
Yeah, that tells us a little bit. Let's look at the Remora top caller chart.
60 people. What's up, guys? What's up? Make sure you're subscribed, guys. Make sure you're subscribed.
Yeah, back to while he's pulling that other one up, just back to the thing, you had that 13-year-old kid, rug people on Solana, and then you had these other two people that Shred said, he was like, oh, I don't mind those two people so much. I don't blame them, because people, if you're watching the stream and you're buying and then they're dumping on you, you know, it's like you don't blame them. But I agree with Shred, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, you shouldn't be buying stuff if you're not educated. But at the same time, on the flip of that, if you're sitting there and you've been in the cycle a couple times, like I said, man, I know it's PvP. I know it's player versus player, and it's, you know, there's a one-man game in investing. I get that shit. But, dude, if you're going to be here, like me and Wes, we're going to be here. We're going to be in this space. I don't want to make enemies with people. I don't want to take money from people in that way. There's so many other ways to make money in this space. Like, why would you want to do that? And especially if you're streaming, you know, I wish they would keep that. Why the hell would you put your face up? I mean, it only, you know, I hate to say it, man, but if something, you know what I'm saying? Like if some street MFer, you know what I'm saying? Like if you rug the wrong person and you got your face on camera and you're high-fiving someone and you just took their freaking life savings, bro, you're not that smart. Like, you better start having a little more street smarts, because if you're I don't want to say you're stealing from people, but if you're rugging on your viewers, you're getting people to trust you, and then you're freaking dumping on them live, like during the stream. I'm sorry, dude. That I have no respect for that. You're a freaking loser. In my opinion, you're a freaking loser. So that's just what I'm saying. I mean, Crypto Remora, we're not about that shit on this channel. We told you guys, even with this indicator that Wes has on screen right now, this is what I'm talking about. This is the top cycle indicator for the Crypto Remora. This is a custom chart on this channel. You will only find it on this channel. And what this chart is, it's showing us when we're all going to need to be selling. So in other words, if you're following the Crypto Remora, instead of, you know, oh, buy more, and, you know, while we're just dumping on the followers like these other asshats, we're not doing that. We're doing the opposite. What we're showing you is this is when you need to be taking profit. Do not make the mistake in thinking that just because Bitcoin's going up, that it will go up forever. Because I promise you, the retracements and the bear market, which will inevitably come, will catch you with your pants down if you're not careful. So this chart prevents that. And this chart we keep an eye on like a hawk to see when we need to really seriously go, okay, we need to take profits. And unlike these other guys, we're going to show you when we're going to be taking profits too. And you're going to watch that live on our channel. You're going to see we're not playing around. We're not like these other fakers out there.
Yeah. And, you know, guys, we're not going to get it perfect, man. Like, I don't think anybody's going to get it perfect. This is one of the many. This is our, you know, custom chart layout. There's, you know, obviously, guys, you're probably familiar with some of these.
Let me pull my head out of the way. Hold on.
But I think that you know, we're going to get pretty damn close, dude, with this and the many other indicators that we're looking at, and we'll keep you guys updated. But this is kind of like a start. This is where we're going to say, okay, man, we're starting to get in the green here on the RSI. We're getting closer to that yellow line. The closer we get to that yellow line, the more profits we want to start taking out. We're not going to take it all out at once. This is going to be a slow process, a dollar cost average out of the market on, you know, big pump days. So if we do 100% gain on one day and we're up here close to that line, we're going to take some profits. And that is the key here, because most people are going to be in this territory where we're all the way at the top, close to this yellow line. And what they're going to say to themselves is, it's not over. This is the super cycle. We're going to continue going up. And that's just not the case, man. When we get close to this, we are going to start taking profits, and it's going to be aggressively. But we do still have a lot of time, guys. And this is more for timing as well. We do still have a lot of time left on this chart. But yeah, this is going to be a good guide for us, though.
Okay, so this is what I want to say. The green mountaintops on the bottom, and I know if for our viewers that watch all the time, you're probably sick of me hearing talking about it. But for new viewers that just came in, the two yellow lines in between represent kind of like the RSI, and the green mountaintops with the white cap looks like snow at the top of the mountain. That's, you know, Mount Everest or whatever. Instead of trying to aim to get on Mount Everest, right? What you need to focus in on is that slow and steady climb all the way up the Green Mountain, because all the way up that Green Mountain is where you should be taking profits. Don't try to be king of the hill, because, I will to be honest with you, Wes, I probably will try to be king of the hill with a very small amount of what I'm investing. But on the way up, I think it's so crucial. But I think when we see the green, we're talking a big game now because we don't see that faded green or any of that white yet. Yeah. What's going to happen when those shades of green we start seeing? Like, are we going to be like getting scared and biting our nails to take profit? Or do you think we're going to be like, all right, we're in the green, let's go?
Yeah. So I think the most important thing here is, the green is big, but when it turns green, that's not, I don't think that is the time to sell. I think, like, if it got green now, I wouldn't even think about selling. If it's green in August or, sometime later on in the year, and we're close to that yellow line, then that's when I'm going to be like, okay, now it's time to start taking profits. But if we're green and we're not close to the yellow line, or we're green and it happens next month, like, I'm not looking to take profits until, probably August, July, August. That's probably when I'm thinking I'll start taking profits. And then the closer we get to October, dude, I'm going to get more and more aggressive when it comes to taking profits. The closer we get to this line, I'm going to get more aggressive. The greener we get, I'm going to get more aggressive. So I think that's the key here, is not exactly trying to plan, because most people are thinking that they're just going to sell everything at the top, but that's not how it's going to work, man. You're going to have some tokens that are up 100%, and you're going to have some that are lagging that aren't going to run for another week. So you're going to have to keep tabs on your different tokens. And that's why we always say, you don't want too many, because it's too much to keep up with. So it's not going to be, you got to have a plan, man. Guys, you got to have a plan, because you're not going to just take everything out at the same time. Get your shit together right now, make a plan, and figure out which ones you're going to be more aggressive with and which ones you're not. What you're going to do with that, is it going to go back into Bitcoin, or are you going to put it in USD? So I think that's important. The closer we get to this line, the greener we get. And the closer we get to October is going to really, decide.
GMB makes a great point. Wes, I like what you did with this comments thing. Like, when we pull it up, it's bigger so people can read it better. It's pretty cool. Just where GMB's comments on the screen right now. See, it's a GMB, be ready to sell, but have your hodl bag.
That thing's huge. Did I do that?
I think so. Unless they updated it. I like it because it shows our viewer. We can show our viewers real big. But GMB says, be ready to sell, but have your hodl bag. So in other words,
that's right.
That's his strategy. And you know what? That's a great strategy, because you're incorporating TA with long-term DCAing, hodling, and also taking profits. You're forcing yourself to take profits, which if this is your first bull run, don't make the same mistake Wes and I made on our last bull run, which was we watched ourselves in the green massively, and then we were just like, oh, we'll leave it because we're good now. Like, we're good. Yeah. Like, we're making money, and this is always going to be like this forever. And then all of a sudden, it was like a $30,000 portfolio went down to 24,000. Then I was like, oh, it'll bounce back, and went from 24 down to like 20. I said, shit, we're good. We're going to bounce
buy more.
20. Yeah, right. Yeah, buy some more, right? And then at 20, it went down to like 15 or 10. And I'm like, you going to take some of that money out, Nick? No, I'm going to watch it go down a little more. And then I watched it go down to $6,000. So I watched a portfolio literally go down from $34,000 down to like 6,000.
And most people are going to do that, dude. I guarantee at least 70%, 65-70% of people are going to hodl their bags, dude. And I'm telling you, man, it doesn't feel good.
That's why you want to subscribe to the Crypto Remora. Okay, subscribe to our channel. Try not to watch these other guys that are flashing Lamborghinis and all this bullshit, because we're not pissing on your leg and telling you it's raining. We're giving you the real deal. We're real guys. Wes and I are friends in real life. We've worked together at several restaurants. He was actually my boss at one point. But you're going to get the real deal with this channel. So, Lark, Chico, Crypto Zombie, Jordan Cameron, Sin City Crypto, Andrew Saunders, Crypto Twitter. These are the guys you want to follow. These are the kind of people you want to pay attention to, because they're going to give you the healthy, positive side of things. So just make sure if you're new, subscribe to the channel and stick with us, because this chart right here alone, if you do nothing else but tune in for this chart, I think you'll be in good as far as your profit taking strategy, because this really does keep an eye on the market being too hot.
Yeah. I don't know why I can't share. I was trying to share this. Hold on. What the hell? All right. You cool if we go ahead, if we get into some, there's just a few things I want to look at on X and update you guys on Treasure real quick. We haven't done a Treasure update in a minute, so there's a lot going on. I just want to update.
Absolutely. The only thing that I would ask real quick before we do the Treasure is just let me take a very quick look at crypto Twitter. And
yeah. Oh yeah. Go ahead, man.
Let me pull these up.
Forgot about that.
I just want to glance at them. We're not going to do a whole lot of TA because we kind of wait. We got to wait till Bitcoin really doesn't move. But I just want to check in. So it looks like Cook is up 5% on 24-hour. Crypto Twitter's down 5%. So this is good. We got two communities that are working together. And guess what's probably happening? Now you got a pair you can trade of two coins that you like. Yep. I love this strategy because
are you providing liquidity?
You can keep an eye on what's up and what's down. You can flip back and forth between two of your favorite coins. And that way it allows you to accumulate more of each. Just be careful because you don't want to, you don't want to give up your, want to give up your bags. But let's look at
about
here.
The liquidity pool that they're doing, Siri.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Look at this, Wes. This is the line I drew, and you guys, I drew this. I think when it was right here, when the price was right here, is when I drew this big blue sloppy line. This is professional TA, by the way. That's a joke, but look at this, Wes. Look at how perfect. I mean, even that little scribbled line I did. Look at this shit. I mean, okay, we didn't come down to this, which is fine. It's actually good because I didn't want to. And you did say you didn't think we would stay down here this long, but this looks like a wedge forming here. So what I'm going to say is I think that we rally up to here with Cook, and I think this ascending wedge-ish shape potentially could have the cool down. Maybe, I don't know, because you see what I'm saying? See how it kind of goes up
like we're already down. Yeah.
But I don't know, dude. Look at this green candle, bro.
This is a good reversal.
This might reverse. So okay. So just for targets, if this does end up shaping out like a ascending wedge, which I don't know, it's almost like that's not even an ascending wedge, bro. Because
we've dropped so much already.
It looks bearish if you took it like this, like if you drew it like that, and then did something like this. It kind of looks like it's a bearish, you know what I mean? You rally up here, and then you come here, and then you go here, and then you go boom, and then you fall back down here. That's my worst case scenario. So I think to the upside, Cook rallies up to 0.002 in the short term. And if Bitcoin, this might coincide with January. Let's see the date on that. That would be January 24th. So a couple days after the inauguration. If Bitcoin rolls over, what you could see Cook do is kind of go up to the top of this line here. Let's say Bitcoin rolls over and boom, and then you come back down. However, that's the bearish case. The bullish case, let me get rid of these lines here. The bullish case for Cook is the fact that you don't really have that far to drop. You're at the bottom of a pattern. So the bullish case is if you're buying, even if you bought down here, your buying level is only what? Let's measure it in percent. 30% to the bottom ish. So, at the very bottom of the line, you're at, 50%. But the upside, let's look at the upside. Where's the upside going? This is my price target for this breakout. I mean, the price target for the bull run's up here, ladies and gentlemen. So let's measure if you bought Cook now, okay? Let's say it has that 30% cool down. Let's measure the bull case to my price target. Oh, come on, yes, son of a sib. There we go. All right, so let's take it from down here and let's look. Boom. Let's run it up here. I mean, that's the kind of risk to reward I'm talking about. So, yeah, 30 to 50% correction on the downside. Maybe you accumulate more. Maybe it takes a while to get this grind. Maybe we don't get this till May, right? Because that's where about it lines up on the bottom. Remember, price is over here. Time is over here, guys. If you're brand new tuning in, you got to learn your basics. Price is over here. Timeline's over here. Red is down. Green is up. It's not that complicated. I taught my 5-year-old daughter the basics of bulls and bears and stuff. You can learn this. Don't knock it. You need to know it. But 1,500% return potential on Cook on the bull run. Ideal time to buy, in my opinion, even if you get that cool off. But we do need to see what Bitcoin's doing. But in my opinion, this chart looks pretty damn good. And we're friends with the people in this community and believers in Cook.
Yeah.
And so I'm bullish. Let's look at CT
I think we're
real
in
quick,
the middle
and then we'll
of
jump
putting
on to Wes's
a reversal
thing.
in. I think we're in the middle of putting a reversal in on Cook.
Do you want to?
No, I just wanted to add. I think we are in the middle of putting a reversal in because we've come down so much, and now it's just the diamond hand people, holding on to it. And then now we have the CT community kind of joining in with that, and they're collaborating with other communities. So I think that this is our reversal we're putting in right now.
Yeah, and you know what? I think you're right, because even that ascending wedge is not.
We've made a higher high.
It's not very strong,
low,
dude. Like the ascending wedge is kind of. Yeah, and you've already bottomed out, dude. Like you've already bottomed out here. This is where I think you hit the bottom, and you formed a double bottom almost right here. Boom. And you hit a spring, and you had that run up, and now you're making higher lows. So you may not even see this stupid, like Wes said, you may not even see this. So if you're waiting on the sideline for this, I would suggest do not do that. Risk to reward wise, it would be stupid to wait for this pullback before you start cooking. I would turn the stove on, turn the oven on, get your range hot, get the pans on there, and then put your oil in them and drop that damn what's that dish you made for me? I can never remember the carbonara. Name of it was. You drop that damn carbonara on that saucepan, y'all. All right, let's look at CT real quick, and then we'll look at Wes's Treasure DAO update. Arbitrum just chilling.
Small.
So, let's go. Fred, come on, Fred. Get your ass above 3 cents again, please. All right, let's go crypto Twitter real quick. Great spaces last couple of nights, man. Great spaces over there. They're doing such good things, man, trying to show people, bring the new people in. All right, so let's look at this. Price action-wise, massive cup and handle is still, in my opinion, this is going to play out. Like, I don't care what we do in the short term. Remember, this was one of the guys that's no longer in, sold diamond, fake diamond hands, bowed out, and that's fine because you see it already recovered. Now, could this be a potential double top 1, 2? I don't know, maybe. But you had a cool off. I think this is the correction from the cool off. I think CT is just trying to figure out where it wants to go, but I think it's going to ultimately grind sideways. But I will say this, Wes, you remember I did call this shape here, this pattern, this flagpole. I said when we broke out here, I said the price action owes me to come back down here and touch this level. I said we owed it to come to this level. And look at this shit. Look what happened. We rallied, came back down, still didn't hit the level, went up, and we say, okay, maybe we're not going to hit that level. Nope, we did. We crashed through it, and now look where we're sitting. Look where we're sitting. We're sitting right where I said we needed to. I said we needed to bounce off of this flag, and I said that 6 weeks ago. So my timing, I might not be good at calling when my patterns hit or whatever on TA. That's not one of my strengths, is giving time frames. However, if I see a level that stands out to me, I'm pretty good at calling them, and I said that we needed to hit it again. We're getting that bounce on it right now perfectly, you guys. Look at this. Yeah. So in my opinion, this is bullish. I'm not looking at this as bearish at all. I actually look at this as what we needed to do. Yeah, you had some weird price action right here. Okay, but you had weird shit go on. Weird shit always goes on in the market. That's just what happens. But you're hitting a crucial level and you're falling. So I want to see it bounce here. I want to see it bounce exactly where we're at. And if it does, I think we head back up kind of do something like this here. So let me just draw this so people see the level. It's a little crooked of the line, but this is the flagpole I was talking about right here, you know, and this is the pole, right? So what I was saying is when we were right here, I wanted us to bounce back down to this level, and you just had crazy price action, crazy, and then boom, now you're getting that bounce. So I think where we are now is where we should have been here. We should have had that cool off bounce, and I think we continue to the upside on CT. That's my opinion, because this cup and handle is owed to me, I believe. Now, we didn't quite touch it right here on the handle, so I think we do need to make that run up. Wes, what are your thoughts? Do you think we come up and have to recorrect and touch this cup and then maybe do something like that and then continue, or what?
Yeah, I mean, so right now we're getting that counter trend rejection there. You can see you got that line drawn all the way to the left. There is, and if you go even further to the left down there, we've only held that spot of support. I mean, it looks like twice, that one that's closest to us and the one all the way back there, but eventually it fell through and got rejected, right? So we've only pushed through it once. We're pushing through it now. And I think the fundamentals are what's important here, what CT and Cook are doing kind of together, rallying, and they're getting loud on Twitter, right? Everybody is showing up to the spaces. Shred started doing a new thing where he's actually cooking on the camera. I think that's boss, dude. I think that fundamentals are absolutely crucial here. And Cook, or CT, excuse me, they this is CT, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I think what CT's doing, man, fundamental wise, like, is bullish as shit, and then teaming up with Cook or whatever. Yeah, this continues up, man. I think we've bottomed out, and we're just putting in. If you look to the left, we were making lower highs, higher highs, higher lows. And I think this is just the beginning, especially if Bitcoin continues up. This is just the beginning of a massive rally for CT, man. CT and Cook, dude.
And the cross marketing, by the way, is starting to explode, dude. You guys, I mean, we kind of all started this as a joking around project with like the dream team and all this shit. We said, oh, well, what if we get, you know, because I knew if we could get Shred in more, a little more involved in CT, because he knew about it. Those guys had already spoke, you know, CT and Shred had already kind of spoke, but CT wasn't aware that you and I were good friends with Shred. And then he was like, and the CT dev was telling me, he was like, dude, thank you for hooking me up with Shred. And, you know, I'm like, dude, I didn't do that. You guys found each other. You know, your project being a good project is the reason. I told him, like attracts like, the cream rises to the top. I said, good people will find good people. It's the law of nature of the world, whatever you want to say. But CT is doing their thing. They're grinding, and they've been 121 days in a row. They haven't missed a space, not for Christmas, not for Thanksgiving. That's what made me bullish. I said, holy shit, these guys are committed, bro. That is like legit committing to something every single day for over an hour and a half. I mean, and he works in a restaurant. Like, that's bullish, bro.
Super bullish, man. Yeah, definitely.
So those guys found
both of these projects, y'all.
Those guys found each other. We found them. And now you're getting that cross energy. And I even reached out to Boop because I want to see Arbitrum. I'm still pulling from Arb fam. Treasure, we're working with Treasure, but I don't want to neglect where we came from. I don't want to neglect our roots. Our roots are in Arbitrum, and I still would like to do some things to get them in the cross networking thing. So I reached out to Boop and gave them a message. I said, hey, why don't y'all drop into spaces? Why don't you hang out? And then they started liking some of the posts. So shout out to my Boop holders, Arbitrum fam. If you are a Boop holder, a Grail believer, Arbitrum fam, please come join us on Crypto Twitter. I want to get Boop involved with the cross marketing. And I think it's good and healthy for all of us because these are cult-like memes. And if they're sharing each other's memes, it's going to be bigger than like just one community by itself trying to fight everybody. If you got 4 or 5 communities all cross trading and cross marketing, the inertia that could come from that is unbelievable. So just be watching for that, because I'm kind of working that angle behind the scenes, just because they're projects I like. And so
All right, all right. So real quick, guys, let's do a treasure update. Haven't done it in a little while. I think this is important. A lot of opportunity here. Let's see. Dude, I'm not ready for this drive, man. I'm like sick and I'm about to start it's like 3-hour drive, dude. It's gonna be fucking brutal.
How is are you like nauseous and stuff? You dizzy or are you okay?
Dude, I'm full on. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Share this.
Yeah, Saunders said there was something going around over there. He has the flu or something. I hope you guys get better, man. You and Saunders both. Shit, dude.
Oh, is he sick too?
Yeah, he was sick, and then saying also the breathing because all the fires. Shout out to our West Coast people, man. If you guys are around the LA area, dude, we send our love and prayers, man. I'm sorry.
For sure.
Sorry you guys are going through that shit, man. It's horrible.
Yo, and if there's anything we can do to help, man, please just DM us, man. Let us know because we would love to help if we can. Okay, so real quick, guys, Realms of Illyria, as we know, the treasure chain just went live not too long ago. I just want to say it was like 2 weeks ago. But Realms of Illyria, this was previously Synergy Land. They've changed it. They just it's an action RPG game set in the fantasy world. Dungeons, NFT integration. They have new gameplay features that just came out. They just went live on Treasure mainnet. So that is something that's huge. I mean, this is a huge deal. So if you haven't already played Realms of Illyria, definitely go try it out. It's super fun. You got to download it. Super fun, though. And then, you're collecting NFTs and all kinds of stuff in there that I believe are going to be worth a lot of money. So definitely an opportunity there to, play and have fun, but also collect some exclusive NFTs and try to make a little moolah. Moolah. Did that sound stupid? Moolah?
No, man.
I won't do it again.
Cheddar.
Moolah. Some cheddar. Anyways, but yeah, Realms of Illyria, go check that out, guys. Go check that out. Their link is in the bio. So
how's the price action on Treasure? We haven't, we should add
beautiful, man. Yeah, we should.
We need to add
Magic
that to the deck screen. Yeah, we need to add that.
Yeah. I'm loading up on small coin, and this is why. This is a quick update, dude. They are working with Small and what is the other one? Oh, Remir from Realm. So Treasure DAO, they just actually this is the wrong one. Anyways, all right. So Magic and ETH liquidity migration. This is a good opportunity. All Magic and ETH pairs protocol owned liquidity on Arbitrum 1 will be migrated to Treasure. That's going to happen today. It's approximately 1.5 million, 58% of the total value locked. And it's, let's see, 160,000 Magic will be seeded to offer LP rewards at a target APR of 40%. So if you have some Ethereum and some Magic just kind of chilling on the side, that's good. 40% is a good return on that, especially if you just have it chilling. Like you might as well put it to work here. So that's a kind of a big deal.
Hell, 40% returns. I might scoop some ETH and more Magic just to get into that pool. Now, is that pool going to be on the Treasure chain itself?
Yeah, it's going to be on the Treasure chain. So yeah, that's a big deal. I mean, I think they're starting to migrate everything, and so to have this as the initial liquidity pool, like that's a big deal.
Dude, our little baby's growing up, dude. Treasure is growing up. Like we've watched Treasure. We've been a part of Treasure since 2021.
Yes.
Lost Donkeys, Hee Haw. And it's amazing, dude. Just in that short amount of time, 2 years, in less than 2 years, these guys have built this thing and they're doing it, dude. They're following their vision through. I got to give them credit for that.
Cool, man. It's super cool, man. So yeah, this is Smallverse. So they have the small, what is it? What's that other game, man? Smallbound. Yeah, sorry. I don't know. I just got a blockage here.
Real quick, Wes, guess what?
Yeah.
I found my lost donkeys.
Oh, good, man. Good.
I had to have who was it? I believe it was who helped me with that? The general in Lost Donkeys helped me because I was like, I can't find my donks, man. I know I didn't sell them and they were transferred.
Yeah,
So
they're still there, man.
they're staking. So I still have my Jack, I still have my Jenny, and
That's what's up, man.
yeah, just wanted to tell you that.
Yeah. So Smallverse, man, if you guys are holding small, like this thing has been fucking mooning, dude. So I got a nice little bag, feels nice. But Small World, they just integrated with the Eliza OS, the Eliza operating system. And they just created this post here. Small World will be the Tamagotchi of the new generation, an ever-expanding game world ran by AI agent Smalls, built with the Eliza OS and powered by Treasure DAO. This is going to be super neat. This is a video. I don't know if you can hear it, though. Can you hear that?
I can't. I'm not getting volume from it. No,
you can't hear that. That's unfortunate, man, because it kind of goes through the video or whatever. But what they're building here, I think the small coin and the small brains are going to be like, you should have one. You know what I mean? And then there's the small verse. It's like the small, I have one. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
I have the mini one, small pet.
The small world.
Oh.
It's like what is
it's like a barn for the donkey, kind of.
Yeah. It's kind of like that, man. It's
cool.
That's where they're integrating all this, the AI agents, and that's really cool, man. And that was actually created by Shaw Makes Magic, so they're working really close with him. Obviously, the AI thing has been going nuts, dude. So yeah, we're at the very beginning of that. I can't wait to see what they do here. Little alpha, just go get a small brain. Make sure you have one of these small world things on Treasure, and yeah, get you some small coin, man. It's gonna be pretty insane what they're doing.
And they are just I don't know when they're gonna roll it out, but they over a year and a half ago they were showing how these worlds are gonna cross together. Like, in other words, and I'm not sure 100% on this, but are they still gonna do that? Like, in other words, are you still gonna be able to be like in the Lost Lands with the Lost Donkeys, and then the worlds connect?
As of right now, man, the Lost Donkeys, I don't think anything has changed with them. I don't know if I'm not sure if they're migrating over to Treasure Chain like everybody else. I'm not sure. Maybe they wanted to stay on Arbitrum. I really don't know what their plans are. So as of right now, I mean, Lost Donkeys is the same of what it was, previously. I don't think anything's changed there, but everything else is migrating over to Treasure Chain. So I really don't know. We need to reach out to those guys and see if they have plans to migrate over the Treasure Chain.
What about the rest?
Not, I don't know.
What about the rest of the Smallverse? Like all the other games, are they going to be interoperable still? They're going to talk to each other and go. You'll be able to walk with one character into the other game.
Yes, all that is happening. So what this is, man, they want it to be more humanized, right? They don't want it to be, because right now it's just, you have a set character. It's just an NPC. They programmed it to do only a certain amount of things. So whenever they enter these AI agents, it's gonna be more humanized and real. Like, they'll have a memory. They'll be able to remember your conversations, and just be able to do all kinds of shit, man. But as of right now, that's kind of the base of it. They'll be smart fucking NPCs that can do their own thing and collect memory and learn what you like and what you like to do. And it's going to be absolutely insane. Eventually, you'll just be able to trade with these guys. Like, the AI agent shit is beyond me, dude. But I know that,
crazy.
Yeah, they have the trading ones, the DeFi ones. They have just the LLM ones where they just talk and converse with you. But yeah, they're gearing up to do a lot of crazy shit, man. Hedge fund management, like all kinds of shit, dude. So this is something to definitely look into, guys. If you don't have one of these small world NFTs, or if you don't have, or small land, excuse me, I think it's small land. But if you don't have one of those, go grab one. It's like $100 right now. I think it's well worth it because they are working with the Eliza operating system, and Shaw Makes Magic is in charge of that. So yeah, and then they're integrating, obviously with Smallbound and the Small Brains and all the other stuff on Treasure Chain. It's going to be super cool.
Shout out 82 viewers on X right now. Shout out to our X fam, dude. That's you guys just broke our record there live stream. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Speaking of breaking records here, we have Play Variants. This is a shout out to these guys, man. I mean, I'm just so impressed by what they've done. Wave 3 play tests are closed. Look at this, man. 167 plus thousand levels played, 66,000 plus runs played, 29,000 quests complete, 4,500 closed alpha players, 20.1 0.74 transactions per user a day, dude. So we have Wave 4. If you missed that, man, this is going to be like a play to airdrop. You're going to be getting some, NFTs, and there's all kinds of stuff happening in the background that you can expect. So super bullish on that. Wave 4 is coming January 27th, right around the corner. So they have the Discord. Go look at join the Discord, and just get your stuff set up on Play Variants. Very, very good game, dude. Like, this blew my mind when I was playing this. I mean, absolutely incredible.
Graphics are dope on it, and you know what? The artwork, those anime girlies, woo, yeah, they got a good artwork over there, buddy. I'll tell you what, those anime girls, and they're actually in the game fighting with the swords and stuff, right?
Yeah,
dude. Yeah. Their graphics look insane,
dude. So this is a video down here just to show you guys, a little bit of graphics here. This is kind of the gist of it.
Totally giving me Super Nintendo vibes. And dude, look, if you're an Xbox player or a PlayStation player and you look at this and you say, so what? Who cares? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Is huge. I'm going to tell you why this is massive. Because when you're playing Xbox or Sony, you're on a closed network. You're on the small little dinky rinky dink Sony network or Xbox network, and you got all this shit. And they control and own everything. You buy the game, they own your shit. Yeah. You can't even hold the disc anymore in video game world, right? They've turned it into a freaking Hitler type lockdown where they've just got everything just so held down. What's going on with Treasure and these decentralized gaming platforms and all these independent games? It's reverting back to the days of Nintendo, where the Nintendo didn't own the games. You understand? They had devs, people that built their games independently. And that's why you had such cool shit back in the day, because people were still free to make their own games. What's happened now is they've had a monopoly in the game system, and Xbox and PlayStation, I don't know if you've noticed it, but almost all the games, they're boring. They're the same. You don't have that freedom anymore.
It's changing for sure, man. Like, I think that most gamers don't really understand, or they don't take the time to understand the concept of blockchain gaming. It puts everything back in the user's hand. If you play the game and you win NFTs or you get airdrop, you're the one playing the game, right? You're the one producing these fees. And so I think the play to earn is huge, man. And I just think that most gamers haven't really taken the time to look at that. But it's like, now, man, you buy something on a game that you're playing that is centralized, they're just making money, and they can mint more. You know what I mean? They are not mint. They can create more of what they just sold you. You know what I mean? And then the value of it just goes to shit, because there's no cap on how many they can make. They're just doing it to make more money because more people want that item. With blockchain gaming, there's a set amount. It's scarce. You know what I mean? You might win an NFT that's super rare and there's only 500 of them. People want that NFT. So the value of that NFT goes up because it's scarce. There's no more that they're going to create. You know what I mean? So you can make money on the NFTs that you buy or the NFTs that you win. And that's the future, man. That is the future. And I think when people realize what's actually going on here, it puts it back in the user's hands. And how could you not want that? You know what I mean?
And the other thing I was going to say, when you're playing Nintendo growing up like I did, I was sitting there and playing Mario and Mike Tyson's Punch Out and, Contra and all these games. And I remember as a kid, I was dreaming in my head. I was like, how cool would it be to be able to play this with somebody else that's a friend of mine that lived, 30 minutes away, but we could walk around on the same screen together. Right. Long story short, everyone's like, okay, so what? Because we have Xbox and PlayStation that can do that. But here's the so what. The so what is those are closed, centralized. You are under the umbrella only of Xbox or PlayStation. You will always be. And that's what they want. Xbox and PlayStation does not necessarily want blockchain gaming, because they're going to have to.
Absolutely don't.
They're going to have to tap into this, or they're going to have to tap out. Even though they make money, I'm telling you right now, this blockchain thing, the other positive side to blockchain gaming is the fact that right now, these games, you may say, oh, well, the graphics are not as good as, well, they're not, but look what they're doing. They're building something that's worldwide. They are not taking on a closed thing. in other words, they're not selling you a video game console that's closed and contained, right? What they're doing is they're doing this on the blockchain. So every single one of these games is accessible to anyone with an internet connection.
Yeah.
So off the rip, you don't have to own a
Right.
console, right? All you have to have is internet and a magic treasure wallet. And then if you do this, you're playing this game with other people around the world, like involved with it. You're doing NFTs. You get to make your own money. You can sell your objects. It's in my opinion, the gamers. And I was online last night with a gamer friend of mine, Daniel, and he's a hardcore gamer, but he's a PC gamer. He still does PlayStation stuff only because he likes to play with friends and stuff, other friends. Yeah. But he's starting to see it with that shooter game, whatever it was called. I forget what the name was, but Shrapnel or something. Because he was like, "Oh yeah, dude, I know that game." And I said, "Did you know that's a blockchain game?" Mm. And he was like, "Oh, because I've been telling him about crypto gaming." I said, "Dude, you better wake up to it because you want to be early on this shit."
Yeah, we're still in the infancy state of blockchain gaming, dude. This is just the beginning. This game right here, as badass as it looks, man, this is still considered beta. Like they're gonna continue growing on to this game.
I like variants, dude. I do like the graphics. I love it.
Remora. So this is the alpha. Remora, which is the token, is going to be the AI agent for variants and for Realm. And so that's at a $500,000 market cap right now. That is super low, man, for what it's about to do, the integration that's about to happen with variants and Realm and Remora. So yeah, so that's the alpha there for that, guys. I think that's a big opportunity here.
Damn, almost don't want to hop off stream because we got so many people tuned in. We're shattering records for Crypto Remora right now, and I'm loving that.
Yeah, thank you guys for being here, man. We appreciate the love. All right, so next up, man, Knights of the Ether, Blightfell. This is the deck builder game, right? So we have Dream Runner that is kind of its own entity there or whatever. And then we have the original Blightfell Knights of the Ether. They are updating the entire game, man. They're updating the entire game. It's going to be super dope. So this is their official tweet here. If you want to sign up for it, which I highly, highly recommend, sign up here. There is the docs, the Google Docs here. Just go to this post and sign up. I don't know if they're too late. But yeah, if you are, man, jump in the Discord, man. Start talking with some of these guys. Fluke is a freaking G, man. He is awesome. If you get involved with the community, he might let you in on the play test. So definitely worth a try, man. And then they have their Dream Layer sale that's going on that you're gonna want to get a Dream Layer. I'm just saying that's the alpha here. But this is going to be dope, man. This is an update to the game, and jump in their Discord and just try to get access to this because that's going to be huge. Another play to earn game that's happening on Treasure as well. Have you played this yet, Siri? You've played this, right?
I've not played that one yet. I still need to get my I haven't done the play test, but I did win NFT from not a variance, but the other one from damn, I gotta lay off those gummies. Forget who the hell it was. I think it was Eddie. Eddie had a contest and I won.
Nice.
I had what was it? A villager or something?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, I need to get on
it's so
variance.
Fun,
I need to get on that one. And you know what's the other one is Smithy Dow's still doing their damn thing, right?
Yeah. So they I was about to update that one next. So Smithy Dow just posted this. When was that? 2 days ago. New Firestone mine update. What's new? Reworked UI, Smithonia inventory system, new currency and resources denominations, foundations for mobile support. That is huge. Mobile support. And many backend changes and integration. So this is one to watch, man. This is one that's been super impressive. Me and Siri have watched them go through so many stages from the very beginning. I think it was one of the first Treasure games that we covered.
Remember, you could only buy an axe. When they started, you literally were just buying a tool.
And axe. Yeah. So A lot of stuff happening here again, guys. Who was it that took over? I always forget the name of the whoever took it over. What is the name?
87 tuning in, Wes.
87. That is definitely a record.
Long term. What up? Crypto
Yeah,
Twitter fam in the house.
Yeah, so Smithy DAO, huge update. Go hop into the mines here, start getting some resources, because there's a lot of stuff coming for Smithy DAO. And I think that's all I have for Treasure, man. A lot of good updates, dude. A lot of big updates. So expect much more.
If you guys are just tuning in, make sure you smash the like button if you're on YouTube, subscribe if you're on X or YouTube. Long term, we just did TA on Crypto Twitter a few minutes ago. So if you want to rewind back, we got some good stuff there. I don't know, probably about 10, 15 minutes ago. But I do want to give a current update real quick, Wes, on price action, because we're having even another move here. It looks like we're doing what I said we were doing. We're going to have this steep incline. No, we're not correcting. We had a nice, beautiful bull flag right here. Nice, perfect shaped bull flag, which we have not seen in years. I've not seen a bull flag with this shape where it's actually, the flagpole straight up and then it's flagging out straight out. Like, I can't draw it on CoinGecko, but that is a beautiful bull flag where these are the bull flags I like to see, because they're actually, they don't even show a hint of bearishness. They don't show a hint of upward action until the breakout. I love to see a bull flag that just kind of gradually goes down like that. And that's what it's doing. It had a top here, a lower top, and then you could take this top and lower, boom. And there's the breakout. It's a perfect bull flag. And I think the target, if you measure from here to here, and then you extrapolate it and you moved it from here to here, I don't have the number on the screen, but my guesstimate from what that would be, here to here, here to here, it lines up with what Lux Algo was saying, 107, 108. So I think we grind sideways here a little bit, but we're holding above 104. And let me tell you what, if you look at total global market cap, and I know everyone gets sick of that shit. Look at this chart, you guys. Look at this. This is every dollar coming into crypto right now, and $2 billion just walked in within those 5 seconds of me refreshing the screen. So this is nothing to shake a stick at. You've got almost we're on the way to $4 trillion market cap right now, you guys. This is not this is not a small deal. This is a big deal. This kind of a pump within a 24-hour period, somebody knows something, or something just went down. Something just went down, because if we get a cool down to 3.6, we're going to get that move that I've been dying for, which is a bounce off of the 3.5-ish level, 3.6 actually now. We're above 3.5 now. So it's almost like this double bottom was the last time we were going to see,
that's what happened
for this
in
bull
March.
run, that we're at 3.5.
Yeah, that's what happened back in March, man. Everything is so similar to that move when we finally pushed out of it. Everything is so similar to that, man. Like, I believe that this is our breakout, man. We probably do make an all-time high. We are getting rejected at that area, that we talked about to the upside or whatever. A nice retest back, back around 102 or something would be beautiful. That'd be a great entry. But man, this looks good. This looks good.
I see 3.6 trillion right here, 3.6 trillion right here, 3.6 trillion right here, 3.6 trillion right here. That's 4 touches on the 2-week chart alone. So if you say, 3.5, okay, well, that was here. This is 3.5, this level. So we came down, did a double bottom, boom, and now we're hitting 3.6. In my opinion, BlackRock and Fidelity and Vanguard and all these big boys, they're going to keep us just around this 3.5, $3.6 trillion level, just so they have that point of control to where, because they know where we're going. They know we're going to 6 trillion. We're going to double, you guys. I mean, you can save this video. We are going to double total global market cap. It's going to happen. So what I think they're doing, they're holding us at this level as long as they can, dude. And They want more Bitcoin. They want to do it. So you gotta be a little bit patient, but I think the run is coming, dude. It's like so close, bro. So close.
Oh, I forgot to share the main thing here, man. I forgot to share this. Let me do this and then I'm done with X here.
No, I got you added up. Let's go. Oh, you pulled it down.
Oh, you already got me? Whoops.
No, I added you and then you took it down.
Oh, you had me up there.
We're cracking 90 right now as we speak, y'all. Thank you for hitting the like button and helping us, you guys. Thank you so much.
So, yeah, Arkham, real quick, man. Arkham posted 2 days ago, did Donald Trump buy the ETH bottom? Donald Trump's project World Liberty Finance bought $9.88 million worth of ETH with wrapped Bitcoin last night. So he swapped from Bitcoin to Ethereum.
ETH. Woo!
Yes. They have now purchased a total of 46.4 million of Ethereum, 49.8 million USD.
Yeah, buy that ETH up. Go ahead.
Yeah, and then they just have all the, the screenshots and stuff here, man. So that, I think that speaks volumes, man, of what he's being told about Ethereum. Look, I mean, I know Ethereum's been boring, guys. I know it, and it takes time. Ethereum doesn't break out against Bitcoin. Usually, I mean, looking at the last cycle, a month or so after Bitcoin has, broken out or whatever. And I think that we're about to start seeing that, man. I think that it's real close. But yeah, that happens. That doesn't mean he's bearish on Bitcoin. I just think he realizes that he needs to, get some more exposure on Ethereum.
He needs some DeFi, dude. He needs some CT. He needs some meme coin. Also update, Solana ETF is coming, y'all. Like you can't have a Litecoin ETF. You can't have a Litecoin ETF without getting a freaking Solana ETF. So I think the Solana ETF is going to be massive, and I think that positioning yourself with Cook and CT as the two strongest memes that are actually backed by people that give a shit about their reputation, I think those are two of your best plays right now. So definitely don't sleep. Did you switch me out?
Yeah, sorry.
But yeah,
now
dude,
watch the
had to shill Cook and had to show Cook and CT for the love of it. And VHS, dude.
That's one to look at.
I don't know. Have you seen it yet? Because he came into space last night. And
I heard him talking.
I was glad. I was like, he's calling out influencers, dude. He's like actually calling them out. Like, bro, why are you dumping on your viewers? That trend, I hope that trend goes away, dude, because people are going to get hurt, like physically, I think, if that continues. Like you can't, if you're going to take money from somebody, robbers cover their face. Okay. Bank robbers wear masks for a reason. If you're going to be a dope and try to take money from your followers, you might not want to have your ugly mug on the camera screen, because I'm going to tell you right now, the crypto world, if they want to dox your ass, they're going to dox you. So, man, I just hope that's a trend that does not last. I think it all started with that little porker, that little 13-year-old that was flicking the camera off. Boy, I tell you, if I was a 13-year-old, if he would have done that to me when I was 13, he would have been hurt because I was not a very nice kid. And if he would have done that to me, I'm telling you right now, he would have regretted it. But how crypto people handled it, in case you guys didn't know, the 13-year-old rugged people and made like $30,000 or something. And then the crypto people said, oh, yeah, you want to dump on us? And instead of retaliating in a negative way, they bought more of the coin, but they bought so much more of the coin that the price went up through the roof. And what happened was where that kid sold his entire bags and thought he was like, I'm flicking you off and I'm doing good. He would have made millions of dollars instead of the 30,000. So he ruined his reputation. He made $30,000, but was it worth it? No, it wasn't, because had he would have hold, a little longer, that's the thing, man. You want to look for people doing positive things in the space. You want to follow people doing positive things in the space. Make sure you subscribe to the Crypto Remora, because we're going to keep you and navigate you through the waters, man. That's what we do. We're Remora. We keep near the whales. We follow them. We watch on the radar, and we're going to keep you away from the sharks and the scammers. So swim with us, man. Hit like, hit subscribe, and Wes, whatever else you want to look at, I might have to hop off here.
Just real quick, guys, I just want to throw this out there. If you haven't claimed your Jupiter airdrop, that is live it's the Jupuary or Jupiter or whatever it is.
Yes.
That's live, man. You just have to connect, some kind of email or whatever, and then just link your wallet to collect that. I think they'll be dropping it sometime later. Orbiter finally came out with their airdrop checker. So go check out Orbiter. It's a bridge. If you've used it, you'll probably get the airdrop. So go check that out.
I've used that.
Yeah. So they have the checker that's live. We can pin it somewhere in the description. So look for that. And then
he got doxxed. GMB. I wasn't going to go there, but I'm glad you said that. And he did get doxxed. That little porker with the, you know what it was? It was the way. It was the way he flicked the cameras off and like did that. It made me want to punch him in the face. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm just saying, like if I was younger though, and he did that to me, I would have found where he lived, and I probably would have went over there and punched him in the mouth.
Yeah. So shout out to the Primates real quick. Speaking of airdrops, if you hold one of these Hypios, you got a sentient airdrop, which is going to be another AI agent protocol that is on Hyperliquid. So if you have one of these, that's the beginning. That's the beginning of something big here. All the new projects that are coming in are going to be
half an ETH, Wes.
That
Hypios it is a half an ETH.
I got one for 0.25, and I did that, dude. They're worth half an ETH now, so I have doubled. And I think it's worth it, man. I think it's going to be worth it.
I think it's worth it. I just can't afford one. I want one. I just can't afford the shit. That is pricey.
But here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. I think these go up above 1 ETH. A lot of people are going to be buying these because this is going to be an official project on the Hyper EVM when it finally comes out. And not only that, dude, you're going to be getting airdrop. Like, you're going to make that money back, dude. So you're going to be getting a lot of airdrops from all these new projects that are coming out and launching their token if you hold one of these. So that's why I got one, man. We'll see. You just never know.
One now. We have one. The Crypto Remora has one.
Sure.
So we are good.
Yeah.
Glad we have a Hypio. No, I got to find something over there that I can afford though, man. Because I am
get you a Primate,
bullish.
dude.
Well, Primates, dude, I wanted to get in on that when it was in ARB. You won one back in the day, and I couldn't afford it back then. Right now?
Yeah, they're $200 right now. They were up to almost 2 ETH before.
Yeah,
they are going to be bridging to Hyperliquid, so it's going to be Primates Hyperliquid. And I think when they finally
that might be something I need to get then, because I do need to get a Primates. I mean, I've been a Primates bull for fucking 3 years. I didn't know the floor price was that low.
Super, super cheap right now. So shout out to the Primates and Thade over there. Really, really good place to be if you're looking for some alpha or whatever. Primates, they're only like $200, and they're going to be launching on Hyperliquid as well. So
where's the best place to get that, Wes? OpenSea or something? Is that pretty much?
Yeah, OpenSea.
I might have to take some profits out of one of my meme coins and go ahead and get me one of them motherfuckers, because even though I don't use Discord and I might not be in there very much, I got a lot of respect for Thade and the Primates, and because through you holding Primates, it's also helped our channel, because it's kind of like me and Wes find alpha, but then I'll bounce it off of him and say, what does Primates think about this project? And 9 times out of 10, Wes will say, yeah, dude, Primates is all about this shit. And that confirmation is like a Lux Algo. It's like that extra help. And Thade is freaking awesome, dude. I love commenting back and forth with him, and I am super, super bullish on Hyperliquid. I think Hyperliquid is going to be what Solana was trying to do. I think Hyperliquid is going to take the place of Solana eventually, and possibly on this bull run, just sneak past everyone and I think Hyperliquid's a top 10 token, bro. I think it has the potential to be a top 10 token from what I see, from everything, and from what you've told me, and from Thade. I think it goes to top 10 on this bull run. So I am going to freaking FOMO in. I would like to see a cool off again on Bitcoin at this point, so I couldn't. But yeah, may have to take some profits around closing targets real quick. Closing arguments, Wes. So we're looking at Lux Algo said 107, 108, or did it say 106? I can't remember.
Let me see.
And then we'll let you guys go for the day, and we'll have another show Monday.
Yeah, Monday. Yeah, I got to start finished packing and stuff. I can't remember what it said, dude.
I thought it was 106, 107, something.
Yeah, so on the daily time frame, yeah, it was 106. It was 106 on the daily.
Okay, so bull targets, you guys. If you need some money short term and you got some memes that are going ape shit or Bitcoin going ape shit and you need to pull something, your upside temporary potentially is 106, maybe higher, maybe it cracks higher. We don't know, but if you want to play it safe, you know, you need to pull something like I might need to for a Prime Apes because that sounds like a fire deal.
Yeah,
dude. I mean, we're steep incline. We could go up to that 107, dude. That's 108. We're at the second price target's at 108, right? I can't see.
yeah. Let me just get this right. No, it's 106. So the second price target, we've already hit the first one. Second one is 106. Yeah, and that's going to be like not even to the middle line of that reversal cloud. So I mean, we could go even higher. We are getting a red diamond right here on the oscillator matrix, which usually signals kind of a cool off. So technically, I mean, the trend continuation level is back here at 100,000. So maybe we come back, retest 100K, and then we hit the 106. But we're watching it, man. We'll post anything, any updates that we're seeing on X, guys. So make sure you're following us over there.
Awesome, man. Awesome show, man. It was good. I'm glad we got to make up the missed day from yesterday. And we will see you guys on Monday as well. Wes, you want to run them out?
Yeah, guys. Yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in, man. We appreciate every last one of you. Make sure you are following us on all socials at the Crypto Remora. Make sure you're following Sierra at Sierra Crypto and myself at Crypto MacGyver. Go check out the CryptoRemora.com if you're a trader. We got some blowfin bonuses in there for you to try out, guys. And until next time, we'll see you guys on Monday. Much love. And until next time, peace out.